I'm Jack Griggs. I'm a 7th grader, and I was chosen for the month of January.
My name is Larian Sadek. I'm in 8th grade, and I was selected for January of Student of the Month.
My name is Laura Wozniak. I'm in 8th grade, and I was selected as Elks Student of the Month for January.
My favorite subject in school is math because I'm good at it, and it's kind of like self-explanatory. It's like you have the answers right there.
I really like band because it's fun to just have more of a relaxed subject as opposed to all the other subjects that are more hardcore. I also really like algebra because for me it's easy and every problem has a definite solution and a definite way to get there.
So I really like math right now because it's pretty easy for me, and the answer, like, you can always get it no matter what.
I like to think that I'm very honest. I try to be as honest as possible in any given situation, and I try to be as kind as possible in any situation. Just treat others the way you want to be treated.
I think I'm really good at helping other people when they're stuck, and if I'm stuck, I'll always ask for help.
Some of my strengths, I'm very kind and I'm patient and I love helping people out.
I'm not really sure what I want to do after high school because I haven't really had a plan. Just follow whatever happens.
After high school, I'm planning on going to college because I want to gain more knowledge and stuff.
I don't really have any plans after high school. I'm completely open to whatever comes my way.
I think I got chosen because I'm hardworking and I always get my work done and I'm always open to helping people out.
As mentioned earlier, I'm very honest and kind. I also have a big love for learning, and when I get up, I'm always really excited to come to school, to see all my friends, all my teachers.
I think I'm really hardworking, and if I have a lot of work, I'll always make sure to get it done and won't stop.
I like playing track, so I'm going to play track for the school and outside of school. So
both inside and outside of school, I love to read, so I joined Battle of the Books. I'm also very passionate about band, as I mentioned.
Outside of school, I like riding my bike with my friends, and inside of school, I really just go with whatever happens in the day.
I'm really looking forward to going to the medical field because, like I said, I like helping people out, and it kind of gives me this feeling inside that I did something good to someone.
So I'm looking to do stuff with engines and stuff and repairing because that's what my dad did, and he has a lot of things to do.
My parents and my whole family is a big influence in my life. They've taught me most of my values, and my friends as well. They have a big impact on my life, and I'm really excited to see them every day.
My parents are a big influence. They help me with my morals and values, and they shaped me into a kind and loving person.
I would definitely say my dad is a big influence because everything he's done has really helped me with what I'm doing.
I like to thank my parents because they've really, like I said, they helped me a lot throughout my life.
Family, friends, teachers, all for being very kind and supportive. Kids that I don't really know in the class because they always ask the questions that I'm too afraid to ask.
My parents, my family, my friends, they've all been supportive, helped me with everything.
My name is Bobby Mashuya. I'm in grade 9th, and I was selected in the month of January.
My name is Taylor Gooden. I'm in 10th grade, and I was chosen in January.
My name is Amanda Murray. I'm in 11th grade, and I am selected for January Student of the Month.
My name is Samyukta Jagannathan. I'm in 12th grade, and I was selected for January Student of the Month. My name is Maya Muthuramalingam, and I was selected for Elk Student of the Month for the month of January.
My favorite subjects in school is math and band because I think I'm really good at math. It's easy to me, and I like band because I like to play music.
I consider math to be my favorite subject at school just because I've always been good with numbers and it's part of the field that I want to go into in the future.
Some of my favorite subjects in school is art because I get to express my feelings throughout my artwork, and science because I always get to learn something new. And science helped me learn how to give back to the community.
My favorite subjects are English and child development. I really like Miss Solo as a teacher, and for child development I like working with kids, so it's very fun.
Some of my favorite subjects at school include choir as well as AP Government because I'm passionate about social justice as well as music.
I think some of my strengths are that I think I'm very kind towards everyone, and I think I help motivate people and try to do better in what they're currently doing.
I consider myself to be a good student overall, and I also think that I'm kind to others, which I think is important because being a good student just doesn't make you a good member of the community. By being kinder to others, it helps overall.
Some of my strengths as a member of the school community is I'm always helping others and helping them with their problems and struggles.
I feel like I'm very dedicated to my schoolwork and friendly to a lot of people.
Some of my strengths as a member of the school community is that I try to be kind to all of my peers around me, and I also try to advocate for the arts at my school, like musical and my choir program.
After high school, I plan on going to college and either pursuing a career in education or something working with children because I find that very enjoyable.
After high school, I plan to study music at New York University and hopefully become a vocal performer in the future.
After high school, I want to go to college and get my dream job so I can live a stable life.
I plan on going to college for 4 years at least to get an MBA, possibly in business. After that, I plan on getting a job in the business field and seeing where my life goes after.
I plan to become a computer engineer because I think that computers in general are very interesting, and I think I want to create something that will help better society.
I feel like I'm very friendly and outgoing in my classes, and I feel like I connect with the teachers well and do well in all my work.
Some characteristics that make me a candidate for Student of the Month are how I'm always helping others and give my 100% in each classes.
I think that what my teacher saw in me and wanting to pick me for Student of the Month was that I'm very hardworking and I help my classmates whenever they need to, and I think I try to learn the most that I can.
I think I'm intelligent, but I also think that I'm caring, which I feel like it helps in the general aspect of it. I think that it's important to be smart while you're doing it at school, but it's also important to be smart when you're reacting to situations and being kind to other people.
Some characteristics that I feel make me a candidate for Student of the Month is that I'm passionate, driven, and kind about the issues that I care about.
Some of my favorite activities outside of school is hanging out with my friends and drawing.
Some of my favorite activities, I like to do track. I play track for the school, and I also play softball.
I participate in a lot of clubs in school. I'm in class council and Interact and No Place for Hate, and they're a lot of fun to be in.
I play tennis for the school, which I've been doing for 4 years, which I think is a great way to spend your time. It's a good way to make friends and just create a community of people. I'm also in DECA, which is also a great way for my field going into business. I think it's important to interact with other people.
Some of my favorite activities inside and outside of school is singing and playing the piano, and I also love to hang out with my mom and my sister.
In college, I either want to go for occupational therapy or education. I'm unsure right now, but those are what I'm thinking about.
So as a vocal performer, I hope to inspire others through music, and I also hope to bring attention to issues that I care about on stage.
I'm looking going into becoming a social worker because I like helping people with their problems and struggles. I like seeing smiles on people's faces.
I just find computers very interesting, so I think it's just a big part of our world now, so I think if I can able to get into that field, I will be helping the betterment of the world.
I would like to be a manager just because I think it's a really cool position to do, and I just feel like being under someone that you respect is important, so I'd want to be like that type of person when as like a manager.
Some of the big influences in my life are definitely my mom and my sister, because they've always inspired me to be strong and follow what I love.
I think my mom is a really big influence on my life. Like she's done very successful. She's very successful in what she does, and I kind of want to follow that.
I think my parents are my biggest influences just because they've instilled a certain type of personality in me. I think it's why I strive to be the best at whatever I want to do in my life.
Some influences are my family, my parents especially, the teachers, and my friends who always push me to try hard and do better.
I'm influenced by my parents and my friends to succeed, and with the help of my teachers, it's very motivational.
I would like to thank my parents because they made me who I am today. Without them, I don't think I could be here right now.
I want to thank both my parents for helping me because they always help me when I need them, and they give me good advice, and I always follow that because I know that what they're talking about, so I always say it right.
I would like to thank all my teachers and my parents and friends for helping me.
I'd like to thank my parents first, my brother, who's just always been there for me, my teachers, who I think are really the biggest reason for why I am like who the person I am today.
I definitely like to thank all my teachers, my friends, and my mom and my sister for always giving me encouragement and care.
My name is Ryan Kraft. I'm in 7th grade and I was chosen for February.
My name is Gabby P.A. I am in 8th grade and I was selected for Student of the Month for February.
So I'm Logan Chioka. I'm in 8th grade and I was chosen for Elks the month of February.
I think some of my favorite subjects are algebra. I just think it's really fun. I know some kids don't like math, but I actually really enjoy it. I had it last semester, but composition, because I enjoy writing. Writing's fun to me. And I just started theater arts, and I'm interested in theater, so that's interesting to me.
I really like geometry because Miss Kalzik was nice, and it was similar to algebra with like the formulas and all that, but it was still easy enough where it wasn't like painstakingly hard.
My favorite subject is geometry because I like doing things with shapes, but it's not as hard as math for me, but it's not like too easy. And I like ELA because I like reading a lot.
I'm hardworking, like I always make sure I get my homework done or I study, and I feel like I help out kids if they need it because I'm always like trying to answer kids' questions in school.
I guess because I try to be nice to people and like help people out if they have any problems with anything.
I think I'm good at I get good grades, and I think I'm good at like listening to instructions and just following the routine and getting through and not causing trouble, all the things like that.
I don't really have any plans for after high school. I'm just gonna see what happens, really.
After high school, I plan to go to college. My dream college is MIT because I'm interested in game design and developing games, so I would like to get into MIT or a really good tech school like that.
After high school, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna try to get an electrician's degree because I find being an electrician to be very interesting, and I think that's what I want to do when I grow up.
I think some characteristics that maybe led to my nomination would be I don't talk too much in class, and I complete all my work, and I try to be polite whenever possible. I try to answer every question that I can, and I just try and be open to doing things, and I try to just be a good student and try my best and do what I can.
Like I said before, I help others and I'm very hardworking, but also something I know that the teacher saw that chose her to choose me was when I was helping a kid in class because he was having trouble with the work, so I just helped him with all the work because I was done with mine.
I guess, as I said before, I try to be nice to people and helping people out. And I guess that's it.
In school, I like to just hang out with my friends and like make sure I have all my homework done so I can go home and really just hang out with friends and parents.
Outside of school, I like to like build things with my friends because we find that fun. It doesn't really matter what it is.
Inside of school, some activities I like, well, we just did the drama, and I like theater like that. Outside of school, I kind of just, I'm at home hanging out on like my phone, and I like singing. Singing is an activity of mine. I like drawing, and that sort of thing.
I've wanted to do the Marines for a little bit, like join them, because I like to like help people and try to do something for like the country and stuff.
Game design and game development appeals to me because I like video games and I like telling stories, and I'd really like the opportunity to like tell my own story that I think, and just get like some of my creative ideas out into the world. And my accomplishments are just to make a name for myself and make games that will connect with people and will cause people will touch people, and maybe give them a little like a lesson, like give them a perspective in a way, like a way of looking at life, the way that really good games can touch you.
Since I really like hands-on work, I like tinkering with stuff, messing with stuff. I don't think I'd be bored quick. Plus, there's a lot of parts of electrician, so it's not just like same thing every day.
I think some of my influences in my life are my parents are a major one, because they work very, very hard, and they've had 3 kids. They work very hard for them. And they had rough childhoods. My mom had like a single mom who worked like 3 jobs to support her kids, and my dad was the youngest of like 6 kids, and his dad was a war veteran. And so like they persevere. They try really hard to raise me right and to do work so that I can get a good life. And I try to, and they encourage me to do my best and just try to shape me into a good person. So they're good influences on my life.
My parents mostly, because they like keep me getting up every day, and they make sure that I do what I'm supposed to, because sometimes I can get off track.
I guess like my mom, my dad, my friends, because they always support me with what I do, and when I'm feeling sad or anything, they always help me feel better.
I'd like to thank my mom, because whenever I'm down or sad, she's always there to pick me back up.
My parents and my friends.
Well, I'd like to thank my parents, obviously. I'd like to thank them, and my siblings too. They've been very supportive, and just all my family members. They've all been so nice to me. And I'd like to thank all the teachers and aides and people I've had throughout my school year, because they've been like some very supportive. They've gone like above and beyond. All these people in my life have gone above and beyond to make sure that I feel loved and cared for and supported, and that I get a good opportunity in life.
My name's Gianna Linelli. I'm in 9th grade.
My name is Isabella Rodriguez. I'm in 10th grade, and I was selected for February Student of the Month.
My name is Jasleen. I'm a junior, and I was selected as Student of the Month for February.
My name is Seth Stewart. I'm in 12th grade, and I was selected for February Student of the Month.
I'm Kisachi Sendi. I'm in the 12th grade, and I am February's Elk Student of the Month.
My favorite subjects are band and algebra, because I really enjoy music and band, and I love math.
My favorite subjects at school are probably math and physics, because I like the problem-solving concept behind it.
I really enjoy math and English, because math, I just like getting that once perfect answer, in English because I like reading.
My favorite subject at school is probably AP Research, because I like conducting research and then being able to present it in a way that positively impacts people.
So my favorite subjects at school are French and chemistry. I really like French because learning languages is something that like really interests me, and I actually am really good at it. And I like chemistry because making things out of something else happens to be really interesting, and I really like balancing the equations and stuff. Some of my strengths are staying organized and kind of trying to be a leader for other students.
I'm very kind and willing to help others and actually enjoy helping others.
I think my strengths would be just being a positive influence to others.
Some of my strengths as a member of the community are doing community service. In particular, every week I go to my church and I help vacuum clean.
I think that my strengths are the fact that I'm always willing to help others, whether it's a teacher or another student. I think that I'm also a really nice person and I always try to help people be a better version of themselves.
After high school, I want to go to college and then go to law school.
After high school, I'd like to go to Rutgers School of Engineering for electrical engineering because I like circuits and math.
After high school, I plan to go to college and get my degree and hopefully get a good job and live a good life.
I want to go to college because my brother went, and I feel like that would be something that would help me with studying and pursuing music.
I plan on going to college and pursuing a chemistry degree. This appeals to me because I would like a job in chemistry. Specifically, I want to become a cosmetic chemist where I'm designing makeup products or face products or hair products. Some of the characteristics I think make me a candidate for Student of the Month was I always try to be nice to everybody, and I just think that having a smile kind of takes you that extra step, and just doing my work and just doing what I'm supposed to do.
I work hard and I give everything as much as I can possibly give it.
I think the characteristics that made me a candidate for Student of the Month would be my willingness to help others, and then also a desire to better the school community.
Some of the characteristics that I'd say make me a candidate for Student of the Month are probably my enthusiasm in the classroom and the participation and leadership I bring as I help kids.
I think some characteristics that make me a candidate for Student of the Month are the fact that I'm very focused, I'm driven in order to better myself and others in terms of grade or just if they need help or personality-wise. I think those are very important characteristics to have as a person so that you can grow and help others grow in society wherever you are.
Some of my favorite activities inside school are swimming and volleyball. And outside of school, I like to go bowling with my friends.
I'm a dancer, competitive dancer outside of school, and inside school, I'm part of the FCA club.
Inside of school, I like to do mock trial and debate because I find them to be really enjoyable, and I feel like they increase my knowledge on a lot of different subjects. And outside of school, I like painting.
Some of my favorite activities inside and outside of school is yearbook, running the yearbook, I help make that, and running track, which I've done for 4 years now.
I'm on the bowling team, so that's always a bunch of fun. And I also take music lessons outside of school. I play flute and violin.
In college, I want to get my law degree and hopefully become a lawyer. That's the plan as of right now. I want to be a lawyer because I just kind of want to help people who are in unfair circumstances.
I want to either go into violin performance or music education because I've been playing my violin since I was 7, and I've just always wanted to do that, and I want to help others or entertain others.
Law appeals to me because I'm interested in topics like criminal justice, and I feel like law impacts a lot of different groups of people, and it's a way that you can better the world. And it appeals to me also because my end goal would be a career in politics, so I feel like to understand the law would be a really great way to get into politics.
Probably one of my ultimate career goals, electrical engineering, is to get to a position where I can manage other people, at the same time giving them tips and advice and improving technology.
The biggest influences in my life would be my family, not just my parents, but also my siblings and my aunts and my cousins that I communicate with through Facebook, and my teachers.
My parents and my brother. So he's like my only brother. I have a bunch of sisters, and then my parents are both immigrants.
Some of the influences in my life that motivate me to succeed are my parents. My dad is an engineer, and then my mom also works very hard.
Some of the influences, probably definitely my parents. My dad, he's a strong leader in the military. My mom, she has 5 kids, so she's definitely has a strong personality. And yeah.
I feel motivated to succeed because of my parents and my teachers, and then also the other young people that I see making a difference, like Yara Shahidi.
I'd like to thank my parents for always keeping me motivated. I'd like to thank my physics teachers, Mr. Craig, and my math teacher, Mr. Newman, for their help in those subjects. And I'd like to thank my siblings for pushing me.
My family and my teachers, especially, and my friends too.
I want to thank Mrs. Duke for nominating me because she was the first person I met at the school. She's my counselor, and she just kind of made it seem very welcoming here, and all my teachers because they're all pretty great.
I would like to thank my parents just for motivating me to believe in myself and do things the best that I can.
I definitely like to thank my family, mainly my parents and my sister. They've been big motivators in making me who I am today. And I'd also like to thank my teachers. Thanks for having me be Student of the Month and for having me here.